Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at classifications of sensors. So we're going to be looking at two types of sensor classifications and then sensor attributes. So let's review sensors. Sensors sense magnetism, movement, force, electrical signals, thermal signatures, and much more. Sensors are mainly input devices that can change physical quantities into a quantitative or qualitative measurement. So that's just kind of a review. Let's get into today's video. So the main sensor classification is digital and analog. Digital sensors produce bit outputs. When the switch is on, the circuit is closed and electricity flows, whereas when the switch is off, circuit is open and electricity stops. So that's how digital sensors work, 0 or 1. Analog sensors produce the signal output, so there are more factors in play rather than the digital sensors, and the actual outputted value is sent back from the sensor. So they can return a value such as Fahrenheit or Celsius, and they'll return the specific value. So a digital sensor will send back a value like 0 or 1, whereas an analog sensor will send back a value like 74, or maybe like 33, or anything along the lines of that. So the examples I showed were the touch sensor, which outputs two values, 0 and 1. 0 for not touching and 1 for touching, so that's digital. The analog one, which is the thermal sensor, outputs the precise value it records, so maybe 7 degrees Celsius, and that's the value it outputs. So the specific types of sensors are proprioceptive and exteroceptive and environmental. So the proprioceptive, these types of sensors measure the internal adjustments of a robot. So a gyroscope measures the direction in relation to the starting point. So proprioceptive is internal. Exteroceptive is external adjustments outside a robot. So like a touch sensor that touches something on the field. So just it bumps into a block maybe. And environmental. Environmental sensors measure physical quantities on the field. So for example, anything with thermal. So the different types of sensor attributes: range, resolution, precision, and accuracy. Range is the difference between the largest and smallest outputs a sensor can produce, so based off that. Resolution is the minimum step size with the measurement range of the sensor. The precision is the ability of a sensor to give the same reading under the same condition. And the accuracy is the difference between the reading of the sensor and the actual value. Mainly precision and accuracy are the important ones. So yeah, subscribe if you learned something. Well then, thanks for watching.